Hello and welcome to Ranksters, episode number 26. I'm Adrian. You're gonna hear Gore, you're gonna hear David, you're gonna hear Kyle here on this episode, but the audio was messed up and we weren't able to check it till a little bit through, so we missed out the beginning. So that's why I'm recording solo right now. You don't know what this is? This is our tier maker show. We go on tier maker and we find a random list and we rank it. This week we're doing 80 video game protagonists. Tuesday we record this live on twitch.tv/depunked. And they go live usually rough afterward. This one's going to go up super late. You're going to see this super late because I have to record this intro. And it's going to be a little bit more time to edit. But yeah, so we made it we were like 4 minutes into the episode. And all we ranked was Steve. And all anyone said was, he doesn't emote. He's not really a character. So we put Steve in C, I believe. Anyway, Ranksters.
All
right.
Shit.
April, do we sound all right now? Tell me if that works.
Go listen.
I might have to restart. Fucking David.
No.
I'm gonna have someone else start testing audio.
No. We need to hear about Steve.
There's nothing to hear about him. There's no fucking character.
He's smiling. That's character.
Yeah.
There's more personality than the Fallout 4 guy.
All right.
Yeah,
that guy.
that.
All right.
Well,
If everybody
Fallout 4 guy
replied,
actually
so
has
I'm
that
assuming he can hear everyone just fine now. All right.
All right.
Should we restart? We're 4 minutes in.
Yeah, sounds good.
No, just keep going.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. V from Cyberpunk 2077. What are we feeling? Gore, this is all you.
For an hour.
Be quiet. He's a cool. What you played an hour? What the fuck? Like, all right, fine. Go ahead, talk. What you guys say?
It's an okay character so far.
Okay, so far you played an hour of like an 80-hour game.
Hell yeah.
At least I played 20 hours of it, so I think I can say something.
I played more of The Witcher 3, bro.
He's
I
not
have
wrong.
played more of The Witcher 3 as well. All in fucking Gwen.
Gore.
Is Gore quiet now or not?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah, fucking stupid piece of shit. Fucking Discord fucking freezes every 5 seconds. No other fucking piece of shit fucking thing. I didn't defend Discord, so don't even hear. Don't even listen.
I know you didn't. You're on my side.
Yeah, fuck that. God damn, every fucking 5 minutes it freezes like a piece of shit. V's cool. Fuck it. Go to the Agent 47.
Agent 47.
All right, I'm already fucking done.
Agent 47 is certainly really cool. I mean, he's an assassin and he has a fucking barcode on his head. Iconic character, and all the games except for Absolution, I think he's interesting in.
Yeah, he's nifty. I'd give him a cool rating.
Yeah, I think he's
Sure.
cool.
He's pretty damn cool. Hitman 3 out tomorrow or something.
Yep.
Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake. I don't like what they did with him towards the end, but he's still a cool character. I don't know.
So in 4, you didn't like?
I don't like what they did with him because they just made him like a straight up dick. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, his whole like redemption in that game is kind of silly. But yeah, the first 3 he's great. He's iconic for a reason. And
He's a little swashbuckler, you know. A little fun.
Tom Holland's gonna play him, so he has to be good.
Has to be.
He has to be. I put him high cool. Like, he's not best only because I personally don't like what they did with him towards the end of. Well, more like the middle of 4, but whatever.
I'd say,
4 felt more pointless than anything.
yeah, you can thank Druckmann for that one.
Yeah, Druckmann came in and fucking you could tell he didn't. He just wanted a dark story in Uncharted, but
Was the
he
writing
didn't. He helped make the first one and the third one. No, the first one and the second one, and then third one he didn't do anything with because I think he was doing Last of Us at that point.
Yeah.
But he had something to do with 1 and 2. But he wasn't the director. Obviously, that was
And he wasn't the writer.
By the way, what's a
well,
rocket?
But he wasn't the director until the 4th game.
Wait, so was Amy Hennig even part of the 4th one until at all?
No, she was gone. I think she was gone before that.
She was gone after The Last of Us. That was her last thing.
Okay, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if she had any part of Uncharted 4. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Kyle, what do you say?
That explains it.
I mean, he's always just been like, cool action blockbuster Hollywood man. So, like, he's
Also,
alright.
his humor was weak in the fourth one. Like he's always been kind of funny, but
Leave it to Druckmann to be all funny all of a sudden.
Huh?
Leave it to Druckmann to write funny scripts all of a sudden now.
I don't know. I laughed my ass off at the first couple hours of Last of Us Part 2. So
Yeah,
It's
what a
hilarious.
fun.
It's a comedy.
that guitar,
It's a
guitar moment. I'm like, what is this cheesy fucking like Christmas movie bullshit that's happening right now? I was like, what? I just played the first couple hours. I'm like, wow, all right. It's like,
fun for the whole family.
I like how the first hour and a half of that game has literally no gameplay whatsoever too.
Yeah, and you know what? Here,
Throw that out there.
I'm gonna say this. No one.
Everybody talks shit about Red Dead
No,
Redemption
that's exactly what I was
2.
gonna say. You can't give shit
Yeah.
to Red Dead in its slow beginning
Oh,
if you do say, "Oh man, Last of Us 2."
But he sings a song.
Especially because Red Dead Redemption 2, like 3 hours are slow out of like 100 some hour game, whereas like three hours slow in Last of Us 2, and that's like a what 25-hour game.
Yeah.
So that's a significant percentage of the game that something's happening in.
Your mic just like did some weird
Did it get weird?
Pretty funny.
yeah, it went weird, and then like we heard double audio. It's just weird.
And
I think
just
it's,
repeated
because
yourself.
my mic is loud, or my headphones is probably the reason only why we heard everything.
No,
in the beginning.
it's fine now.
Okay, so wearing
Yeah.
cool, Kyle. What would you
What-
say?
Discord. I don't think you.
low. I said okay.
So
He's like
Yeah.
middle of the road. He's like cool.
I
fun
say high
guy.
cool.
I don't
think
care
he's-
about him.
Yeah, put him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
care.
I don't know about me. So this is the Far Cry 3 guy, Jason.
Is it?
And yeah.
Okay. I was asking that earlier. I couldn't tell because he's generic looking.
And with Far Cry 3, I completely forgot like the whole storyline of that game is like this like party rocker chud. Turns out that the world ain't so hot. You know what I mean? Because like he lives like this fucking party lifestyle or whatever, and then like he turns into like a militant like anti-fascist guy.
They do a good job with that actually. It was kind of like the Tomb Raider reboot. It was like almost the exact same thing. Where Tomb Raider reboot's like, I don't kill people, bruv, because she's British. And like she kills somebody, and then right after that, she's like, "I'm murder woman. I murder. That's all I do." It was like that. It was the same thing. It's just like I don't kill anybody, and then it's just like progressively towards the end, he's just like, "I'll fucking kill anything that moves." So
Yeah.
it's fun watching a character like that, but he's not the most likable character.
I don't need to like him.
No, I don't need to like him either. I mean that's why we have the villains in Far Cry.
Yeah,
Like, ever since 3, they've just like the villains though.
yeah.
that-
Or maybe
that's-
you're playing the bad guy. How about that?
yeah.
Maybe you're the bad guy. Well, you kind of are in Far Cry 3.
Hey, this is the Neil Druckmann way of writing.
Yeah. It's all about hate. And we don't use the term fun,
I-
especially not for the first hour and a half where no gameplay is.
I know
is
you
in a game.
backtrack so hard on that whole hate thing.
Yeah, it's it's a double album. Whatever, fucking cocksucker.
Double.
Anyways, no, I like Neil Druckmann, but it's just.
No, I do too, but
I'm not gonna hate on somebody that
I stand by the whole thing.
made a
where
video game.
I think he's a good writer, but he needs someone above him to tell him when to reel it in.
Yeah, he went full Game of Thrones. And you don't want to go full Game of
you're about
Thrones
3 or 4 hours in now.
anymore. I'm a couple hours in.
Hell yeah.
I got to a really funny part though. I'll say, fucking rafflecoptered right out of this fucking roof.
See that whole there? That was me.
Funny. That was really funny. Anyway, Jason, I'd say low cool. I think just his character development is cool.
For sure.
He murders people. He's cool.
I think he's better than Nathan Drake, honestly.
I feel a little bad.
There's more
for
going
that.
on. Sorry.
Sure, I mean Nathan Drake is just like funny adventure man, but I'd say he's a little below Nathan Drake, honestly.
Fine.
All right, Samantha Fisher.
Oh,
Hi,
That's not
cool.
right. Sammy Fisher. I love Sammy Fisher. I think he's a great character. Even though that picture I think is from Blacklist, which is like the weakest version of that character because they ditched Michael Ironside for some fucking reason.
Did they ever explain
I don't
why?
know. I guess
Money.
maybe because he's older. Money. He's not really a huge actor, so I don't see how that could be the thing. Especially since I think Blacklist had a huge budget. So That's why I don't think we've. That's why I don't think we've seen
It's
a
a-
Splinter Cell game in a little while.
It's the same thing with Snake and who the guy with
Mario.
Snake in Metal Gear Solid 5.
David,
The voice actor.
fucking
Oh,
David Hayter. David Hayter.
no, David
I
Hayter's
thought you
usually
were
it.
talking
Yeah,
Yeah.
so when David Hayter got replaced, it's like why get this
Like,
bigger
Yeah,
name guy?
it was really weird, especially since like he's supposed to be the same Sam Fisher. Like I thought maybe they're doing a prequel, that's why they got a younger dude, but no. And then they brought him back for that Ghost Recon DLC, which was cool.
Hey,
I
but
never
now he's
played
in
it.
Siege,
I watched
dude.
the cutscenes. Yeah, that's great. He's also in that really shitty mobile game too. So
next he'll be
and he looks
Immortals.
like Chris Redfield. He doesn't even look like fucking Sam Fisher.
Put him in Immortals now.
Yeah, he'll be in there. He's a really cool character. I like him. He's a badass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say high cool, honestly.
Cool.
I've only played the first Splinter Cell, and I actually love that game. And I just think he's just a cool, like dad, hero, like spy sort of guy. It's a really interesting thing. And I dig him,
Yeah, everyone wants him to be their dad.
Yeah. Dude, what did those goggles do? What did those goggles do? You know what I mean?
They see
All
in
right.
the dark.
So he's in
Have
high
you played?
school?
Have you played the game?
What were we saying?
I put him above Agent 47, and I'm
Okay, he's the highest school so far.
hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, Clemmy. Now I never finished the final season.
I know,
I
I
played
too.
the first 2 episodes. Yeah, I played the first 2 episodes. They were really good, but I never finished it. But I played everything else, so I'm just gonna go by what I played. Clementine's a great character. Obviously, she's the best in the first season, as every character and every single piece of that series is. It's the best in the first season. Then I think the third season is actually better than the second season, honestly. But
Yeah.
because the second season has so many like, oh man, we should do something. Let's get that 11-year-old girl to do it. I'm like, what the fuck? You're a bunch of grown-ups. Like, why do I have to
they
do it? Because I'm
really-
the player character. That's why.
They needed to if she was aged up like 5 more years in season 2, it'd be like, okay, I guess it's like 16-year-old, I guess, but like she's still so young,
16?
and they're all looking at you, and you're like, bitch, I'm 11.
They're grown up. They're like 30, 40-year-olds. Like, what are we gonna do, 11-year-old girl? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, I still need to finish that. But she's a great character. I don't know if cool is the best description for Clementine, but
Yeah, she's so badass.
yeah, she's so cool.
a
Yeah, I guess
fucking
she has some badass moments in the later seasons.
God, you know that whole Telltale thing really took the wind out of its sails of me finishing that series. Like, I really want to, and I will eventually, but once that disappeared, and then the whole ending was.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool what they did with the final season. They actually tried to gamify it a little bit more.
Really?
But yeah, they did. Like, you're actually, it's almost like there's times where it's like third person camera. But
April already says, Clem, there's a man dying. What should we do?
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? And then if you do something wrong, then everybody's like, "What the fuck, Clem? How could you do that?" I'm like, "Fucking, I'm 11."
I'm 11.
Like, I'm not the Stranger Things girl. I'm gonna. Cool is a weird description for her, but I guess I'll put her in cool.
My problem with Clementine is that as a protagonist, I only played season 2 and 1, obviously. But if this is under the view of a protagonist, I feel like she was pretty sort of weak in season 2, at least. Like,
well, yeah, but I'm
Right.
I consider her the protagonist in the first game. Also, like, you can have multiple protagonists. So, and I think she's I mean, she's on the box art. I mean, that counts, right? Right? She's on the box art.
The whole still not bitten was pretty good.
Yeah, hashtag still not been. Yeah.
I
Anyway,
think, yeah, April said if Lee is on here, I think he's better than Clem. Yeah, Lee has
Lee-
better.
yeah,
he's in
agreed.
there. Oh, we'll get to Lee. He is in there. I saw him. He's towards the bottom. But yeah, he's right there. He is. He's like in the middle of the fourth row.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I haven't played the second season at all, but just from the first season, I think she's a fine character. Given her age, it's hard for her to have a lot of agency for the situations they put her in, but definitely not the strongest of characters, I think. I'd just put her at okay.
I put her on highest cool, and honestly, I love her enough that I'd almost edge on best, but I need to finish the series, so I can't.
All right. So high cool.
Three.
Sure.
What Kyle
I'd
say?
say like a high okay. Again, considering
high
that
cool.
I only consider a protagonist in at least season 2.
Okay, fine. Then that's fine. I would put her ahead of V,
Yeah.
considering I'm the only one who fucking can review
Alright.
that guy. All right. Or gal. I played the guy version. This is Lincoln Clay from Mafia 3. He's a really cool character. I just couldn't like stand playing the game anymore, so I couldn't finish the story. So I don't know if I can really. I mean, he's a really cool character. I played like halfway through the story. He's like Murder Man, but he's like I don't know. He like starts off as a badass, and he's just trying to get revenge for his family's death. I don't know. I put him in okay, just because
Above or below
obviously,
Steve from Minecraft?
he's definitely above fucking Steve from Minecraft. He has actually an actual character.
Minecraft story mode, bros.
He's not in that though. That's like YouTubers are in that. And, like
YouTuber.
Oh,
Reactioners are in it.
a bunch of fucking really cringy fucking YouTubers are in it.
Hmm.
I watched some clips. My God, I wanted to play one of those NBA story modes instead. Like
Oh,
Jesus
is Captain
Christ.
Sparkles in it?
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
You can make that up. And Gore's like, I guess, all right.
Oh my God, his cat's on
I
a
think-
fucking chair.
I don't think the YouTubers are yeah, there's a cat. I don't think the YouTubers themselves are cringe. I think the clips I've seen of that are cringe, but they're also reading dialogue that's made for fucking babies. So anyway, Infamous Man,
Cole
Cole
McGrath, Jason
Cole McGrath.
Statham. Let's go.
Yeah, sure. He's more Jason Statham in the second game, I would think.
Really?
say. Yeah,
The
like
second one-
this first one, he's more like he's bald, I guess, if that's where you're going with. But like I don't know, he's really way more gruff. I feel like in the second one. I think he's a really cool character in the second one. I never finished the first game though.
I finished both games and the Festival of Blood thing, and I think he's like low cool. Sly Cooper, he's no Sly Cooper, but like first off, like this is not just story wise, but as a protagonist, like to actually play as, he's awesome because it feels like you're playing as Jason Statham, but you got shit coming out of your hands, lightning. That's awesome.
Yeah, shit coming out of your hands.
So he's always cool, and like animation wise, like all the like little poses he does on the rail.
Yeah, when you're zipping on the telephone wires and stuff
Zippity-doo-dahs.
like that, which they took to Sunrise Highway or whatever the fuck it's called. What was that fucking game called?
Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, whatever. So you just do all that shit.
Did you ever
So
finish that game?
I think
No, I honestly thought it was extremely repetitive, and I was like, I love the look of it, and I love the zippity doo you do, but like it had no story that I really cared about,
It's
and I was just like,
yeah, that's how I
usually
felt.
a story can get me through a repetitive gameplay loop, but that one didn't.
I say that because I've over like the last like
I don't want to go back to it.
over the last couple months, people doing like game like not game of the like obviously it's not game of the generation. People were kind of like reflecting on the generation. People were saying that Sunset Overdrive is very overlooked.
Yeah, it's I would say that, sure.
So I might
Like
go back
I
to
think
it.
just aesthetically that game is really cool. I think that game still looks great
Ooh,
now.
does that have an
But-
HDR update? That'd be good.
I don't
no,
know.
do they haven't?
I don't-
No, I forgot.
I don't think they even knew that game existed anymore.
The-
I think Phil Spencer, if you ask him about that game, he'd be like, "What fucking game?"
What are you talking
Like,
about? Are you high?
Oh, you mean Fable?
Hey
Like,
David,
no.
where'd your bed go?
Where'd
It's
your,
in my
where'd your
bedroom
life
now.
go? Where are you? Where'd David go? I
In
don't
your
see him.
bedroom now?
Yeah, because this was the bedroom and office combo, and now that one of my buddies moved out, we took over the other room to be at the bedroom, and this is just the office / game room.
All right. So anyway, Cole McGrath. Where are we putting him?
Pretty cool. I like a
Because
little.
I
Oh,
don't
right,
want to-
cool. Now I'd put him at high cool. I like his character arc through
you play
Infamous
this
1
game?
and 2. Yeah, I love it.
Infamous 2 is great, by the way.
I
He's
love
really-
Infamous 2. Yo, the story of Infamous 2 is amazing. I love the
Is
game.
Infamous something that is wanted
Yeah.
to come back? Like not by
Second Son.
I
kinda-
think Second Son really fucking brought it because Second Son's all right, but
it's fun.
like,
but
yeah, it's fun, but it's just like I don't like the characters even close to as much. It's just like I understand why they didn't do a third one, but it's just like I don't fucking know
can
why
we
they
talk
couldn't.
about really quick? Why is it that every time when a series goes from like numerical to like subtitle, it just sucks ass? Mass Effect Andromeda,
Yeah.
Gears Judgment, God of
Yeah,
War
God of War.
Ascension. What the
Well, to be
fuck
fair,
else?
these are
Halo
all
5
games-
Guardians.
Well, at least that has the
At
5.
five.
Gears 5, they dropped the Gears of War. So and
It's usually handled by a different studio, is why.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true because Halo 4 I thought was great. So fuck you. How you like that, huh? I like it. Eat my ass.
Plug in for
We'll find out Sunday.
yeah, when
Halo
Gore
4 was
joins us
also
for
helmed
Halo
by the
4.
same people that Halo 5. I don't care. Halo 4 is great. I don't give a shit. Fight me, fuckers. But
so it breaks is
I think Halo 4 has the tightest story of all the games because all of them are fucking just ridiculous. And that one's just like it's kind of ridiculous.
Oh, April says Sly Cooper was one of those.
What do you mean?
What?
Wasn't Sly 1, 2, and then Thieves in Time was something, or
Yeah.
Oh
fuck,
yeah. Thieves in Time is 4.
that game sucked. Fucking
That game's not great.
I
But
hated that game.
I mean, it's not horrible or anything. It's not great though.
It's really uninspired and like completely loses the soul.
all right,
It's
where are you
also
putting
not
this guy at?
Low.
I'd put him at high cool.
I would put High Cool also. Honestly, I really like Cole McGrath. I have a
They-
statue.
Clem.
All right, the guy Claude, right? That's his name. Yeah, Claude from GTA 3. Sorry, he doesn't have any personality.
Just like every GTA player out there.
Does he say like any? He says a little bit, right?
No, he never says anything.
He never says anything.
No.
Yeah. I honestly, I mean, that's cool and all. He's iconic, I guess. He makes a I know he makes a cameo in San Andreas, but that's about it. That's like. That's all I gotta
Was it
say.
on the level of the cameo of
No.
Ballad of Gay Tony and GTA 5.
No, that one's great because at least that's a character, and also that's a really shocking moment. With the cameo he makes is like in a race, I think. Like you're doing a race or whatever.
Oh, so it's like
and then he's
Tokyo
just there.
Drift.
Yep.
Yeah, except it's Claude.
Ooh.
Which by the way, they could have picked a dumber name. Claude. Sorry to anybody named Claude, but that's a dumb name. Anyway, you should.
I like this guy because he's like a slack-jawed idiot who just gets out of prison like luckily and just does
How do you even know he's a slack Joe? He doesn't say anything.
his
He's
face
a
is just a
closed jaw.
fucking brick. Like,
I will give this character this. He set up the archetype of every Grand Theft Auto character doing just anything.
he's like a mindless drone.
Yeah. So even in Vice City with Tommy Vercetti and in San Andreas with CJ, and then of course Nico and all these other characters, they're just drones. They're like, someone says do this, and like, I guess I'll do it. I live the American dream, you know. But this is, I guess, the guy that started it. But I guess GTA 1 and 2 probably started it too, but nobody played this fucking game.
But this is like the embodiment of like someone who would actually like just do whatever they're told and then just do it.
Honestly, I'd put him low. Okay, though he's an
NPC.
Yeah, that you play as. You can literally play as anybody else, and it wouldn't change it. Just like Minecraft man Steve Boy.
There's something cool about that. Like,
okay, hurry up.
He's okay. Oh no,
What, Frankie?
Frank East.
It's the most inconsistent character gonna be that's on here right now.
Frankie East, and I love they put the Dead Rising 4 one. That's amazing.
Just a sour taste of it.
So
'Cause
can we
They
rank
really
it
should have
as
put
only-
the first one and the fourth one.
Yeah.
Well, no, they should have put the first one and then the off the record or whatever, because he's kind of different in that too.
He's different, but not like.
No, he's still fun. He's still funny as the same voice actor. So it's like, all right, you know, off the record, he's like way more like way more serious. Off the record, he's still funny though.
And Dead Rising 2 had that DLC. Remember, he played as Chuck and Frank.
Yeah, Case
It was
West.
sort of-
Right?
yeah,
that
sort
was
of.
good.
It's sort of the same thing. Like, it was kind of like a holding pattern from the first one, because in the first one he's like fucking like weird as shit, super Japanese.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
It's like-
I cover wars, you know.
I really
It's
want
like-
to replay that game again.
Dude, that
Yeah.
game is fucking
Maybe
amazing,
game's gone by.
and it's free on gold right
Maybe.
now.
I would not enjoy it. I don't like being rushed through a fucking game.
I will say that is one of the weakest parts gameplay is that I still.
I didn't mind in
dislike
Dead
about
Rising
it, but
2 though. Dead Rising 2 didn't bother me, but in Dead Rising 1, it
I
bothered
hated
me.
Chuck. I couldn't stand Chuck. In
It-
Dead Rising
I love
2.
Chuck. Chuck has the best one-liners.
Yeah.
He has the best ones. I love Chuck. Well, then play off the record. It's like the same story, except if Frank was there instead.
Yeah.
So, hey, off the record's cool too. And they had
played
like
off the
new
record
things.
actually.
Off the record's cool.
Yeah, it has a whole like. There's like a whole little area. There's a mode where you just kill zombies.
Yeah, that's
I think
Just
I'll
kill
have
him.
to play that soon.
yeah. Play that one if you're gonna replay Dead Rising 2.
In Dead Rising 1, he's cool. In Dead Rising 4, he's honestly like dog shit. So,
He's just a joke, really. Like the first like couple hours, it's just like this isn't even the same character. He's like he's a buffoon. Like the thing. He's a boob.
Yeah, it reeks of that. Well, I mean, it's not the same developer, so I guess you can't really complain too much, I guess. But
same guys that did isn't the same guys that did 2 also?
Newcastle?
Yeah.
But from 1, I guess.
They did Off the Record, I mean, so
yeah.
I mean, like they got a
yeah.
maybe not exactly how he was in the first one, but it made sense why he was like that.
Yeah, what I was to say is it reeks of how someone has something good, but they don't know why it's good, or they misinterpret it why it's good, and then they try to do it again, and it's like, no, you're not doing it right.
He didn't even look like Frank West too. Like they couldn't even get him to look like, and like even Frank West from Dead Rising 2. Like
that's like Sam Fisher.
He looks like man. In the game, he looks like man. Like Sam there, I guess he can look like anybody. He looks like Gordon Freeman. I don't know. He looks like anybody. He looks like Claude.
Hey,
fuck it.
If Dead Rising 4 pulled a Kojima and made it that he's like this imposter, like he's like Venom West. If they made him Venom West, then it'd be awesome. But
yeah, Venom West. I get it. I played that game.
I'd say he's okay. I would love to put him in cool, but he's okay.
Yeah.
Man. You know what? I have to say okay only because of 4. Like
exactly.
If it wasn't for 4, it'd be cool.
And they also picked the 4 version of Frank West. So I mean, we got to talk about it.
Not that it matters that much, but speaking as someone that has only played 1 and I haven't played 4 yet, in terms of Frank West's character, I put him at high cool, but
yep,
I don't have the experience of him with 4.
That's why.
Yeah, you're lucky, bro, because Frank West is
off
awesome.
the record, David.
I mean, to be fair, Dead Rising 4 gameplay wise is still kind of fun, but it's just like,
David,
yeah,
that's a horror game. That could be your last game's gone by.
Yeah,
you guys
well, because question,
yeah,
are we
you
still
two
counting
can together?
Because you mentioned last time we may not necessarily consider the fan vote ones against our scores, which mine were considering that was the case. Are we going back on that, or how's that working? Because that may change.
Ask me on Blue Rupees.
All right.
In worst case, we can do, that was a good idea. We could do a co-op game with that.
All right.
Well, yeah. Why else would you?
Hell yeah, 2 co-op games.
No, on stream.
Year.
Oh, yeah, I figured that too.
All right, Gordon Freeman.
I played the first one. You don't even really see anything about him. He's a character that has no. He makes like one noise, like it's like a grunt. I think maybe. Yeah. Oh, where everyone gets hurt. I mean, I never finished Half-Life 2, but I have a feeling it's going to be the same thing. He doesn't have a character. I'm done with silent protagonists at this point. Unless it's an RPG where you could choose like what to say. I'm not into silent protagonists.
See,
if Half-Life the series wasn't great or wasn't popular, nobody would talk about Gordon Freeman.
Well,
same thing with Claude.
Gordon Freeman's not supposed to be a character.
Mentioned Minecraft Man. No one mentioned any of these characters if the games themselves weren't popular.
He's not really supposed to be a character at all, right?
No, he is.
He is.
Okay.
But him as a person has no personality. In the story...
But here's the thing, is Gordon's character is not one you derive from Gordon himself. I feel that that's part of what makes him interesting as a silent protagonist is you are just driving his actions and then the world reacts to your actions, and it's through how the world observes him that you get an understanding of what his character is.
Dude, David, you're so right, bro.
Because especially when, G-Man goes ahead and is like, the right man in the wrong place makes all the difference. And the way that the resistance kind of reacts to seeing him and the way that just the different aliens you come across kind of interact with him. It's very clear and evident that this man is important. This guy knows his shit with the way he interacts and with the different areas that he interacts with, the different kind of adventures you go on. There's everything about his character that is echoed through the way that people treat him. And that's where you get a lot of his character. It's not in so much dialogue himself, but it's storytelling through perception of others.
Huh. Yeah, but this is my thing though. That's true from at least the first game. It's amplified
more in 2.
Sure, but like you could swap him out for any other character. You could swap him out for Michael
B. Jordan.
Jerk. Michael B. Jordan. You could swap him out for any other person. I could swap him out for Claude. It wouldn't matter. Like he's not a character.
I disagree with that.
His character is his name. That's it. Like him himself, he does not have a character, and that's what I'm basing him on. I'm not gonna give him shit like a shit rank. If I was gonna give him a shit rank for every time there's a character with no personality, then fucking Minecraft Boy and fucking Claude would be in poop. I guess that's their worst.
As they should be.
Yeah,
But
no, they shouldn't. It's all right. You don't play those games. See, isn't this motherfucker? He doesn't play those games, and he's like, I don't care. They suck. I hate them, even though I don't play them.
hey, I played Smash Brothers, so I know Steve.
Half-Life is the exact fucking same shit as Claude and fucking Minecraft Jerry or whatever his name is.
Hey,
Same shit. No personality whatsoever. But fucking Gordon Freeman's amazing because I want to suck fucking what's his name, a little weenie. What's with the fat dude from Valve?
Gaben.
Forgot his name.
Lord
Gore.
Newman or whatever his name is. What?
George
Gore.
Newman.
And one thing about Gordon Freeman that sets him apart from Claude and Steve is that those are both at least third person like characters. You see them from the third person, so you can see their facial acting and all that stuff. Whereas Gordon is like
Minecraft really. Well, you can, I guess.
You
go
can.
in the menu,
You can see his lack of facial act.
You can see his facial action.
but at least Steve hasn't
Oh, wait.
smiled.
All right,
Gordon
no. CJ has a good point. You can't even see Gordon's feet.
Yeah, you
That,
see
yeah,
it.
he doesn't even have fucking feet. He's a camera. Poop, please. Woman poop.
He's still okay, and I get what David's
That's
saying.
a cardinal sin if you don't fucking make it so you can see the feet. Be fair, in Bioshock Infinite, you can see his feet though. So
I agree with David.
I always thought that was annoying. Anyway, what?
I agree with David, but I still don't think, even despite the interesting way they approach character building, I still don't think he's that interesting. So he's like
Just saying he can be any other. Like his face could swap to someone else's face, and you wouldn't be like, oh no, they should.
They could be doing like your face could be constantly changing in the entire game.
Yeah.
You don't know it. And,
Yeah, you can look at a mirror at one point, and it's like a bald black dude. You'll be like, all right.
I don't think it's detrimental to the game though, like
No,
at
it's
all.
not. But we're talking about like
I get what he's saying. I'm
protagonists,
still gonna give him an okay because he's an icon.
Yeah,
iconic
little
guy.
glasses boy.
But
I
we're
just
talking
wish,
about
and
protagonists.
I don't even mind that he doesn't talk really. I mean, I do, but like if they just gave him cutscenes where he's like it just anything like
Silent protagonists and
even,
cutscenes
like-
are the worst, dude.
huh?
Silent protagonists
Yeah,
and the cutscenes
but-
are the worst because
but-
like why do you just expect this person? They look at like
There's a reason why he's silent, right? In Half-Life 2, did they say? I never played
No.
it, but I thought I heard. No, okay, then
Uh,
fuck him. It's okay.
But the whole thing about Half-Life is that there's no cutscenes. Like that's the whole thing about Half-Life.
Oh, there it is.
But is anyone?
There's
But
a-
what Gord's
kind
saying?
of.
it's
It's
not-
still
it's not-
kind of
it's not cutscenes like
It's
they
not
don't cut
cinematic,
scenes.
but
But is
yeah.
there
Yeah, but
any
they're
reason?
just
Does anyone give an actual reason as to why he doesn't talk?
No, he's just a man of few words.
No, does he say a
Yours
single
I
word?
mean, no fucking words.
Yeah, you're supposed to be talking to Alex like a weirdo. Like she's gonna say, "How are you?"
Now,
Mr. Freeman?"
Alex should be on here. Technically, she's a protagonist now because you play as her.
That's what said in
Yeah.
chat. Alex is better.
And from the little bit I played of Half-Life 2, and you get to talk and see Alex, she's actually a cool character. So I
And then
would
Alex in the Alex the game, she's pretty cool too.
yeah, and she talks too, and it's first person. She don't even have arms. She only has like floating hands, and she still has.
Yeah,
movement
but
now.
it's your hands.
That's true. That's true. I'm her.
But I'm
And
still
she's still,
fucking
and
Alex.
she's still. I'm her, but she's still her too. That's fucked up. I don't even
got
know
to
where I
be
am
her.
anymore. Yeah, it's the same thing. Anyway, Scarlett Johansson should play all Asian characters.
Gordon Freeman. I'm assuming David's gonna put in cool, and I'll do.
Yeah.
the
I
rest
put.
for
I,
that,
I'll
okay.
still put him. I'm okay with high. Okay, that's the highest I'll go.
Oh,
So
I
if you
think
want
it's
to go high,
better.
okay.
I think it's better than yeah.
He's definitely better than Frank. Come on.
Yeah.
After
Yeah,
the
but-
first
but-
game, the
but-
first game, yeah, but still, the
yeah.
first game is better than.
Yeah, but Gordon never got fucked up. So
because he never had
You
an
know,
opportunity to get fucked up.
yeah,
I mean,
like,
could've.
unless you count hunt down the Freeman, which does not count. It's a fan made piece of shit game.
I disagree
But,
with that, but we'll do it. All right,
No,
which Assassin's
don't-
Creed
I
character is this?
I think
Revelation,
Frank is whatever.
Rogue. Man.
That is
Rogue, right?
who cares? How about that? You ever think of that? Who gives a shit? Actually, I don't know.
Ooh,
That might
I'm
be,
pretty sure that's Rogue.
That might be Syndicate or Rogue. Or I don't know. Just put him in
John
unknown.
Stamos.
Who gives a shit? Yeah, it's John Stamos. I know the next one is Alexios from Odyssey. So, which I don't think anybody played. These two just put on unknown. We don't know. Hurry up. We need to get through these. No, unknown. That's poo poo. All right. Yeah, there you go. I can't tell who that's supposed to be. I forgot.
That's a Gay Tony man.
I never played the DLC, so that's why I don't know. Gay Tony man.
He's actually pretty cool.
What's
He's
his
just
name?
like
By the
he's
way,
a bodyguard.
I do want to interrupt really quick. If anyone actually want to hear me and Gord talk about Arthur Morgan in extensive, go to the last Ranksters. We talk about him a lot.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about him anymore. At least he's on this fucking list.
Yeah, actually.
Well, I didn't realize that the list was fucking gang members. That camp members. You didn't say that. You said it was camp members, which makes sense because he's not part of the camp because you fucking play as him. So it's not like he's chilling at the camp the entire time.
Fair. All right.
Well, I was at least. I was chilling there a lot.
Kyle.
So this is the main character from Gay Tony. I forgot
What's
what
his name?
It's not Gay Tony?
No, that's like your
Gay
bot.
your buddy or whatever.
Yeah, because the main guy his name's Luis. His name's Luis.
He looks it up.
He's the bodyguard for Gay Tony.
Great character.
I need to play that
he's
DLC
a
eventually.
player. It's fucking great, bro. It's way
know.
it's way better than Lost and Damned. But
I couldn't get into Lost and Damned. I thought it was really slow.
I just thought it was cool, little biker boys.
I liked when Bill Burr showed up though. That was fun. But that's about it.
All right, Kyle, what do you rank him?
like the lowest cool. He's a cool guy.
All right. Days Gone
All right,
guy.
Deacon. It's Deacon. His name is Deacon Sinclair, I think. You know what? It's weird because he's a very strange character, which I kind of like because he's like bordering on insanity. It seems like they're at most of the fucking game. Because he's just like, I don't know. He's all fucked up. But yeah, he's an interesting character. I like him. I like the actor. I'd probably put him cool. I like him quite a bit actually.
Lower than well, he said the lowest of cool, so we'll do that. April says, "Can we give a shout out to the one person playing Asura's Wrath on Twitch? Yo, shout out to that guy. If we have enough people, maybe I'll rate him at the end."
Mash that fucking button. That's all you do in the game. All right, what's this? It's Assassin's
Liberation.
Yeah, that's good. Liberation.
PS Vita Classic. Who?
Oh, that's Evie Frey, I think her name was, from Syndicate. I think that's right. I think that's a female, right? It has to be.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of Syndicate. She was kind of cool, but just leave her undone. That's fine. That's the Origins guy. I forgot his name. I didn't play Origins. So.
Batman.
That's wait, all right. Is this just from Arkham Knight? Because I think that's from Arkham Knight.
Well, the Arkham games as a collective.
Sure. Okay. He's Batman.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you want.
Pretty
I mean,
cool.
It's Kevin Conroy playing Batman. And he's great. That's it. Who is that?
Jimmy, it's
that's Assassin's Creed guy. The
Eminem.
No, not Eminem. Fucking Nolan North's character. The bartender guy. The guy you play as, like the human dude when you go into Animus. Desmond. There you go. I think that's him, right? It looks like he's holding an apple.
Looks like he's like doing a Harry Potter thing, like with a wand.
I think that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
Sure, let's just pretend it's him. I thought what they did with his character was so shitty. I'm going to put him in bad, just because they could have did so much with him after Brotherhood. I thought Brotherhood was actually really well done with his character, and then they just nosedived in Revelations, where all you're doing is like Minecraft puzzle shit, and then 3 is fucking garbage. That is Desmond.
I know
I'm putting.
I know your opinions, like where everyone lies with Desmond, pretty much. But I hope Assassin's Creed fan comes in and sees unknown Desmond bad.
And the Desmond. Well, to be fair, all the unknown are all the characters that Desmond had nothing to do with.
Yeah.
So
I think Desmond is more white noise than Gordon Freeman as a character.
Yeah, I mean he's cool in Brotherhood. Well, I mean he's in bad, so Even using that, I mean, I like Gordon Freeman more as a character than Desmond, obviously.
Yeah.
But because he's more iconic, and
All right.
Desmond's a fucking
Bully.
piece of fucking bland toast.
Jimmy Hopkins, baby, king of the city.
Yeah, Jimmy Hopkins is a cool character. He's
I like he's a little
most-
punk twerp ass. He's an asshole.
yeah, but I don't think he's as much of an asshole as most of the people in that fucking school. This people in that school, I'm just like, oh my god, I fucking hate almost every single one of the characters. I hated. Like, who's that one prissy little asshole? Like he's like Ivy League jerk off.
I know. Yeah, the preps though.
Yeah, the prep, but there's like the lead prep guy. He's a fucking. I was like, oh man, I can't wait to beat his little ass, and you do. It's fun. I want to play. I want to play that game again. I would love if they did a remaster of it.
That game is
David. Game's gone by.
Dude, that's in my top 3 games ever.
Yeah, this is also a shorter game too.
We'll
I
keep
mean, you
giving
could probably
David all
finish
our
this
games
one.
It's so much fun, dude. Every mission is
so
so memorable.
It
Too.
Yeah.
And I mean, like he's basically like the closest. Like it's weird. Like he's the closest a character has gotten to Holden Caulfield in Catcher in the Rye. It's very similar to that.
Okay.
And he's like just kind of like a punk ass like teenager, but thinks he's so. I think he's great. And
remember when everybody was like freaking out about this game because you get the murder teachers, and then it's like the most tame fucking Rockstar game ever made, besides table tennis. Actually, table tennis gets
fucked up.
Table tennis gets brutal. Yeah, like you fuck up the hit, your like wrist snaps. You see bone
in real life.
It's like, oh, yeah. Remember when that game was like the showpiece for the 360 for a little while? I was like, that was the graphics powerhouse.
Remember
like,
we had more than one Rockstar game the entire generation.
Everybody was talking about the sweat. It was like, oh, the sweat.
And Friday Night Round 3.
Yeah, Friday Night Round 3. Whenever you get knocked out, fucking just sweat pours off you. Like you just like doused yourself in fucking water or something. Yeah. It's weird.
So cool.
It's so cool. The cut game. You remember the cut game when you're in there? You have to like. Did you ever play Friday Night Round 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you're in the corner, you have to like. You're the cut man. You have to like.
Cut.
Anyway,
I think
Bully guy is great. Jimmy Hopkins is great.
Hell yeah! I honestly the best. I love him.
Sure, that's fine. I don't care.
I love him. Play that game.
Cal Kestis is this guy. This is the guy from Star Wars Jedi. I don't know why he's here already. I think he's cool, but he's a little bland, but it's still good. He's not like up there with the best, but he's infinitely better than whoever the fucking character was from Battlefront 2. So I'll give him that. He's cool. I'd say low cool, but and with potential of growth with the sequel,
like Finn.
Yeah, like Finn. I'm sure. Yeah, he's just gonna be screaming some woman's name for the entire fucking game. Yeah, great shit. Well, no. Well, to be fair, Cal is white, so they're gonna make sure he has something to do in the game. And all the black characters will be in the background.
Yeah.
Anyway, I said low cool. I'm the only one who played it, so
I put him in. Yeah,
I like him. This is Cassandra from Odyssey. Didn't play it. This is CJ from Odyssey.
Is Manhunt protagonist on this list as CJ?
He better not be. No. That might be my first poop ever.
Someone quote that.
Finally, I've waited my entire life. Oh, they put the Battlefront 2 girl. Oh yeah. All right.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
All right, CJ.
First and last. CJ, all right. Of all the main the main Grand Theft Auto games, so all the main, not the 1 and 2s. Fuck that. I think he's the weakest character. I think he is bland, kind of like too stupid for his own good, and not memorable at all when it comes to like performance and dialogue and anything really. Like, but of course, I'm not counting Claude. But he's better.
So,
but
as someone that hasn't played San Andreas,
what?
I played a little bit of it. I played like up to the train scene, I think. Well, I played train scene.
Really?
Then I play like I would go to friends' house and just sandbox it. We just do cheat codes and do that, but I never actually played the story proper. Is it the reason why it's loved so much is everything else around CJ then?
It has all those like RPG elements, pretty much. Like you can get fat, you can work out, you could do drive-bys. I mean, that many RPGs have drive-bys in them. But I wish. Oh, wait, if Assassin's Creed had drive-bys in them, then I'd play them more.
Hey, better car damage than Cyberpunk 2077.
Yep, yeah, that's true. Croby Cat, let me know that.
And keep talking. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I wasn't really gonna say anything, but so yeah, just CJ's kind of bland. I don't hate him. He's okay, but like everybody else is more interesting in that game, like all the side characters. Which you could say the same thing about a lot of the other Rockstar protagonists, I guess. Not a lot, but like a couple of them. You could say like
GTA4, like all of them.
Yeah. Like even Tommy Vercetti is pretty awesome, but like a lot of those side characters are really great too. So yeah, actually, not really.
He's just very memeable. CJ just does memey things. I mean, the game around him is so fantastic.
Shit! Here we go again. That's like the only thing that's good.
All right.
That was a funny back then.
I'd say he's high okay though.
I'd still say he's cool, like middle of the road cool.
I said just straight up okay. So wherever that is, that's where it is. So low, cool, and high okay, wherever the fuck that is. I mean, I'm not high okay. I'm sorry. Whatever. Fuck it. That's fine. It's fine right there.
What?
Sure. All right, Cole Phelps.
Little shit smelling face.
Yeah, he's got a shit smelling face. That's for sure. Him and Phil Spencer should hang out.
Yeah.
But Le Noir. You know what? This is the thing. Like, I like the story of LA Noir. I didn't love the story of LA Noir, and I didn't really love all the characters. If you like sat me down and showed me pictures of each of the characters that you work with, because you have like different partners.
I love that game and 100%. I couldn't tell you a single other character.
The only one I remember is like the bigger dude who's like early on. That's like your partner. Like he's like fat. I
don't remember.
Oh, and your war buddy, right? Wasn't there like a war buddy that was with you?
I've been wanting to replay that game and I wanted to get the Xbox version. And
I mean that'd be a good game to play now because you don't remember any of the fucking. There's no way in hell I remember how to solve any of the fucking
puzzles.
I'm thinking about
missions.
I can find it.
I want to see how bad the camera, the what is it called again? Facial scan thing that they're doing. How bad?
Because it's got better now.
And in higher resolution, you're gonna notice like all the seams too.
Yeah,
I remember that game.
Whenever it fades out, I noticed that when the 360 version, whenever it fades out to a different expression, it's like so weird.
Not to go on about the game, but I remember that game how sometimes you just could not read for the life of you like what the expression meant. It was like
there was times like that, but there was other times where I'm just like, this guy. Hey, you gotta find out if this guy's lying. He's just like, oh no, I didn't see anybody. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna assume he's lying.
And then you didn't lie. He's like, no, I wasn't lying. And you're like, what the fuck?
He's like, no, I didn't dump no dead body.
Oh.
Yeah, he burps like that too.
I did. He says it right to the camera.
I think Cole Phelps is the least interesting protagonist Rockstar has ever done.
No.
Well, Rockstar didn't make the game, to be fair.
That's true.
But the guys that did Happy Feet 2, the video game, made it. Isn't that right? Didn't they make Happy Feet 2 and then they closed down?
Team Bondi? Or Team Bondi?
Team Bondi. I think they made like a Happy Feet game. I need to look it up.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think he's just boring and honestly kind of bad.
And not bad. I don't think he's bad.
I want like a suave detective to play as, not like this chunky fuck.
Chunky? What do you mean chunky? He's not fat. What are you talking about?
Not like that. Not that way. He's like,
You're more chunky than he is. What are you talking about?
He's like not based off any like kind of like noir trope or anything. He's just bland modern guy.
He's not really though. He's kind. I don't know. He's just kind of. Well, he's not chunky, so you didn't remember.
I'm not saying that that he's fat.
What do you mean chunky? Then
he's not suave. He's not cool. He's not suave. He's not subtle.
All right.
But he's not like a badass either.
Does every detective need to be suave and cool?
He's just not. He's just not memorable or interesting. Period.
All right. Yeah, I agree with interesting. I think he's memorable. I think that's only because he's on the front of the box. And I always remember.
He talks a lot.
It's been 10 years almost, and I still remember his name. So I gotta go with that. So You
Well,
didn't
he
remember
talked a lot.
you didn't remember. Hey, you didn't remember the gay Tony guy, but you remember Cole Phelps. That's all
true.
I'm saying.
That's true.
Well, I
Yeah?
don't care about Luis's name.
Yeah, a name is what makes a person a person.
I personally never had an issue with him. I liked him for what it was, but I put him a high okay.
For someone who's going to be talking so much, I want someone who's more charismatic.
I think he has some really good outbursts. Whenever you pick like lie, he's like, "You lying bitch." I'm like, "Gee, I didn't want him to say that." Yeah. God damn. He's like doubting, like, "You fucking bitch." I'm like, "God damn." I said doubt.
There's no way he's better than CJ, though. Come on. I would honestly
I really don't like CJ, honestly. I like everybody else. I like Big Smoke. I like Sweet. I like
Ryder.
Yeah, who's that?
He's the guy with the glasses. Looks like straight out of Compton Man.
All right,
Oh yeah, Easy, right?
Speaking
Yeah, he's easy, basically.
of Rockstar
keep up,
characters,
motherfucker. That guy.
Yeah.
Franklin. Nope. Michael.
Michael, yeah.
I always confuse their names because they're both like they could be interchanged.
That's
Franklin and Michael. Michael. Or Max Payne because he just looks like Max Payne to me. In that picture at least. He's a great character. I think a lot of people say he's like the weakest. Some people just because they don't say he's the weakest because he's actually the weakest. It's just because he's the least likable. Because Franklin's like the regular guy, you know. He's he's cool, you like him. And Trevor, of course, he's fucking so ridiculous. You love him anyway. But he's like Michael's kind of like the one he screwed over Trevor and like all this stuff. I think I understand it. I totally get it. I understand why he hates his family. He doesn't want to communicate because they're all shitlords. And sure, you could say like, oh, if he wasn't such a bad father, they wouldn't be like that. That's true, but they're still shitlords, so I wouldn't want to hang out with him either. And his wife cheats on him. I understand why she does, but I understand why he hates his family, but he still loves them.
Everyone has a reason why.
Man. He hates his family. You could tell he does. He doesn't ever say he hates his family. You can tell he does, but he also loves them. Obviously, that's why he's in the witness protection thing.
He saves the son too on the freeway.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Boat.
Yeah. He saved his son, even though the son sold his boat. He's a good. You know what? He's as good of a father as you can get from a bank robber. So you know what? Michael, I was about to call him Franklin. Michael, great guy. Best. No, I'm just kidding. I would put him high cool. I think he's great. I think he's a great protagonist.
I think he's very.
He is the main character. Because Trevor doesn't even show up until like 15 hours into the fucking game. I mean, he's in the beginning, I guess, but he doesn't show up for me at least until 15 because I was doing all the
He's
side
very
shit.
underrated, and yeah, I agree because I mean he was the voice over the reveal trailer.
Yeah, I mean he was the first character revealed, so and
the story of that game revolves around him and him aging.
I mean, even the ending is like he's just like, all right, we took care of the guy that like. Well, I don't spoil it, but
I put him right underneath Clementine.
Sure. Yeah, I agree with
that.
So I'd say like low to mid.
All right. Well, this is an Assassin's Creed character I could talk about. Ezio. Now, Ezio is great. I love him. I know some people don't. You know what? This is the thing. Like, this is a character that even though the games got maybe not worse, Revelations was the worst one of the three he was in. They didn't get worse though. I would say. I would say actually Brotherhood was better than 2. His character always stayed likable, which is something I can't say about Nathan Drake really. The way they end Ezio off, I was like, all right, cool. I like playing through his saga, if you will, as he got older, and in Revelations he's like all grizzled and stuff. And the way it ended, I was like, all right, cool. I really like that character. I think Ezio's great, and there's a reason why he's still kind of the face of Assassin's Creed. I'd say high cool. I wouldn't give him best.
We're in cool.
I said high. I don't know. Maybe right below Splinter Cell, man.
The only thing I was going to add is he plays really well in Soul Calibur 5. So yeah, I'd put him in cool.
Okay.
All right, the Fallout 4 Protagonists.
Are you gonna wait? Time out. Are you gonna say that when we get to Geralt? Are you just gonna say like, "Oh man, Soul Calibur 6, he plays so well"?
I played Witcher games.
Actually, is Geralt here?
Yeah,
next.
Next.
Oh, I was looking like ahead. I wasn't looking.
Yeah, no, I played the Witcher games.
The Fallout 4 protagonist is absolute fucking dog shit.
Perfect S tier. That's your guy.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's not my guy, dude.
That's your guy. You get to decide how he is, how he be.
Fallout 3 was probably like the most immersed I've ever been in a game ever. Like I played the fuck out of the game, and the things that they did with 4, not just the characters, but the writing and like what you expect your character to say being all fucked up because they like shortened it, and it was a confusing mess. And them voicing the protagonist and all this other shit was such a fucking wasted effort. It was normie panderizing, and it turned out to be the worst fucking character imaginable for this kind of game because he overrides whatever like character you put into him. You know what I mean?
I played the female version, so that's your mistake. You should have been the female.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though. They're just fucking robots with voices.
I think the voice actor did a good job for my character. So,
well, maybe in your experience, but this guy honestly is so uninteresting, and the voices.
But you get to choose anything you want him to say.
And
really.
am I doing that? They made it less. I feel less invested in my own character.
I feel like you should have picked better choices. Honestly,
no, they should have picked better choices in designing the game.
Well, yeah,
I will partially agree with Kyle in the sense of
course you would.
Well, no. Here's the thing. Well, I agree.
You're the best friends, right? You
that
guys just agree on everything.
Yeah, maybe it
Exactly.
should just be you three.
But no, here's the thing. I do agree that Fallout 4 story is the weakest. And because of that, I do feel that where
The Fallout 3 story was so amazing.
No,
It
New
was
Vegas
way
is
better
the
than
best
this.
one. New Vegas is the best Fallout game, first and foremost.
Sure.
But the story was weaker, and so because of that, a lot of the other elements were weaker. And part of what makes this character weak is kind of going into like the Gordon Freeman thing, where a lot of your characterization does end up coming from the world around you, and especially where the world around you doesn't actually properly evolve. Like, even if you go through all the academy stuff, you side with them, and you go through the things, there's still this weird kind of like anti-synth rhetoric going all around. The world doesn't actually change throughout any of the gameplay options you do for most part in 4 compared to say 3 or New Vegas. So because of that, it's a simplistic story. It's a fine story. I don't think it's a great character by any stretch, but I'd put them okay, if only because it's still ultimately your emphasis with the character, but you're still following what that character's story arc is. You're still making choices throughout it, but it's still that character's story. You know, you still are going to go after your child. You're still going to have to deal with the kind of different factions of the Wasteland in some shape or form. And based on the interactions you have with those organizations, I'd put them at okay.
Sure.
This character story sucked ass. So you follow a character story. I don't want to follow a character story. I want to be the character.
All right, where do you
So
put him,
fuck
Kyle?
a poop.
Geralt, put him in best.
Best.
I don't care. Kyle can blow himself.
I don't give
All
a
right.
fuck.
Yeah, you didn't. Play
I
enough.
was right. That's all I had to say.
About what? I don't give a fuck about Fallout 4, dude. I don't give a shit. So you
No,
actually
not
care
about Fallout 4.
About Geralt?
No.
See,
What
Project
the
Red.
fuck
he's
you saying
trying to
about
say.
right?
Yeah, you're goddamn right. Tommy Vercetti.
Right about what? What the fuck is he talking about?
He's trying to
Tommy
say
Vercetti.
CD Project Red's not a good company.
They aren't. Tommy
Wait,
Vercetti.
first of all, because they made one under appreciated gem.
Undersold. Oversold.
Undersold.
I called that game was going to be problematic. That's all I'm going to say.
You would have yelled
Yeah,
that
okay.
anyway. And then if it had
Yeah,
come out,
you
if
say
it
that
fine,
about every fucking game.
if it had been fine, you would have just
was
thrown it
right.
under a rug, be like, whatever.
He says about fucking every game.
They didn't show base console footage, but they'll show 1X.
They did, but they lied about it. 'Cause
Well,
that's not how I play. They did. They showed it. It was fake, obviously, but they said that's what it looked like. So that's not anybody's fault for thinking that's what they were doing. You know.
well.
Okay.
Anyways, Tommy Vercetti.
I mean, Geralt's still a great character. I don't know what that has to do with CD Projekt Red. You should have brought that up when we talked about V. Why did you bring that up when fucking
Tommy Vercetti wears a
No,
cool
fuck that. You wanted to bring it up. Eat my dick. You want to talk about fucking Lone Survivor Man for fucking 30 minutes?
Huh?
Whatever his name is, the Vault Survivor, whatever his name is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like Lone Survivor or whatever, because he's the last one in the vault.
Oh, Fallout 4? Yeah, well, that game sucks ass, and he sucks ass.
Tommy Vercetti's great.
wears a cool
Voiced by Ray Liotta, the best actor. Great character. I think he's probably top 3 Rockstar characters for me. I love him. I really do. I think he's great. He's just, he wants to make it big. He's a cool guy. He's tough. He's like the first fucking Rockstar character, I would say, really. Because I'm sure GTA 1 and 2 had some cool characters, but when it comes to main characters, they didn't have anything until this guy. Because Claude ain't no fucking character. So Vice City, cool, and they got Ray Liotta, who was big at the time. At least now, fucking Ray Liotta isn't anything.
Yeah.
And Ray Liotta
on
is
the
like,
podcast next week. Just walk.
Yeah, he's gonna be on our podcast. He's like 7 years old, but he's gonna chill out with us. From Goodfellas to Blue Rupees.
I would love to have him break his own movies.
From Goodfellas to GTA Vice City to that weird Paul Blart movie with Seth Rogen and to this. What was that movie called again?
No Country for
Legion.
Old
It was
Men.
like Observe and Report. He was in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I remember him in that.
Phone
anyway.
booth.
Yeah, phone booth. Yeah, he was the phone booth. Tommy Vercetti, I put him like high cool.
He was the phone booth.
I'd say mid cool. I mean, he's definitely cool. Like, if we're going
I
off
almost want to give him best, honestly. But I think he's great. I want to go back to Vice City. No, I'm not gonna. It doesn't matter anyway. He said mid cool, so it wouldn't be in best.
Mid cool.
So put him like right there. Yeah,
I mean, if we're just talking about coolness, then he's damn cool.
he's pretty
Dante.
Best.
Dante's cool.
Cool. Why do they keep picking the version of the character from the worst games? like
Has
true.
Halo 4 coming up?
Devil May Cry
Yeah.
2.
Ellie
Wait,
from
hey.
Last of Us 2.
Wait, are you sure that's Halo 4? Doesn't he look similar in Halo 5 anyway?
Pretty sure it's Halo 4.
I wish they put Locke. That'd be fun. Anyway, Dante is great. You know what? Controversial. I'm gonna say right here. I like both versions of Dante. So, and I'm talking about the fucking the Ninja
DMC
Theory one.
remake.
Yeah, I liked him in that. I mean, he had some shitty one-liners, which is great because that fit Dante. I mean, sure, his hair wasn't white and long. If you can fucking handle that, I thought he was fine. I thought he felt like Dante for the most part. He felt like Dante. He felt like Dante mixed with Nero. I'll say that. Like if you like fuse those two together, that's what that new Dante was.
I think it's like a Japanese style of silly versus American style of silly, and like all the DMC fans are like fucking like weeaboo otaku freaks who eat Pocky all the time. So you see like this very American take on it. And they're like, no.
They eat Pocky all the time. Pocky's good, bro.
I love the Devil May Cry fan base in America.
I haven't had Pocky in like years.
All I'm gonna say is I still at some point need to give DMC a chance. But based on everything leading up to that game's release, it looked like fucking heart garbage for the story. But
well, I mean, the story isn't great, but I don't think any of the Devil May Cry games have actual great stories. Like, I mean, they're
love
fun.
the story in Devil May Cry.
I know, I do too, but they're not.
I
do too, but they're not great stories. Like, what the fuck?
I think they're great. I like them.
Well, they're great for what they are, sure. I mean, they're not trying to be like fucking Last of Us. I mean, obviously.
Cartoon.
I mean, that'd be hilarious if we get a Devil May Cry game that's like the same tone as Last of Us, though. But I don't think that'll ever happen. But yeah, Dante's a cool character. I mean, he's like quintessential cool when it comes to video game characters. So
yeah,
I mean, not much to say. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to give him best,
high cool for sure.
I'd say high cool, but if you want to go with best, that's fine.
Oh, that's two high cools. So I don't know.
I know, but if all right, fuck it. Well, no, a best and two high cools would be top of the cool. I would say.
Yeah, I don't
think anybody gave Sam Fisher best, even though I was close. All right, Master Chief. All right, I don't think there's a version of Master Chief that's like fucking like actually bad. Like you could say Halo 5 is whatever, but him in it is cool. Oh yeah, it was about the first time you fucking see him. He rolls up in that ship, doesn't do anything, kills everybody. When he just like shows up, and then the airlock opens and kills every fucking elite and brute in there.
That's some
like,
Doom guy shit.
Yeah, he's just standing there. It's like it's great.
Now,
That might
David,
be like
you can
top
chime in on
5
this.
Master Chief moments. Yeah, he hasn't played Halo 5 yet, so spoilers.
I think he's cool from what I played so far. I dig him. I put him
Yeah,
at
he's
cool.
a silent man. He's classic. You know what? He is exactly what Gordon Freeman should be. Like he's silent, but he still speaks. He still has some personality. When you see Halo 4, you'll see David. He has a little bit more going on. All right,
I'm excited.
a little bit more. I don't expect too much, but he's great. I love Master Chief.
Master Chief, is like is like the quintessential Chad. Like all the babes love him and blow him like, oh, Chief, oh, Master Chief, and then all the enemies are like big fucking brutes and they just want to pummel you to death.
Little grunts.
But yet you beat the shit out of him. He's like the ultimate power fantasy character.
So he's the quintessential Chad, and Dante is the quintessential cool guy.
Yeah,
it's perfect. They should be next to each other. Well, actually, no. I honestly, I'd put Master Chief in best just because I love him.
I think even his one-liner in Halo 2, even though it's just a dumb ending, is still the best part.
Oh, that one. They're finishing this fight.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Give me a
weapon. I love all the like when he goes to the grunt, boo. It's like good stuff. Yeah, like bet you can't stick it. You're on, even though that's in the trailer, but still, whatever.
The one-liners are just so good.
Stuff. Hey, him and Cortana are great together for the like half a dozen lines they share in each game, but whatever.
Oh, they talk a novel in Halo 4 though.
They talk a lot in Halo 4.
They will find out now this Sunday.
Yep.
Sunday.
All right, I give Master Chief best.
Yeah, wow. I think he's iconic. I mean, to the point where I actually like him as a character. Like if Gordon Freeman I liked as a character, then I would totally say best. But from what the one game I played, I never finished Half-Life 2. But yeah, I like him. I don't care. Obviously, I have him on my fucking wall. I must like him a little bit.
He's about to kill Kirby.
Yeah, he's about to kill Kirby's little ass. He's chilling with. Well, actually, he's gonna kill Kirby and Mega Man. It looks like. And Mega Man's gonna get a little shrapnel.
And shoot up Little Mac's foot.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot off Mega Man's little ear.
David's that cool. Kyle, what do you say?
Oh, he's definitely cool. Like high cool.
Okay, all right. So low best. All right. This I forgot her name. It's like starts with J. I think it's like
Django Fett.
Django Fett. It's just female Django Fett. Django Fett.
Iden Versio.
Yeah, Ivan. There you go. All right, it doesn't start with a J.
The letter I-H-I-J.
Is the voice actor's name start with
Janina?
a J?
Yeah, Janina Gavankar.
She was in that movie The Way Back. By the way, she was the Ben Affleck's wife in that movie. Or I guess ex-wife.
Movie.
I know. I still want to see it. But she is such a lame fucking character because the whole like them advertising this game was like kind of cool. It was like, oh, you get to play as the Empire. You're on the Empire side. You're just gonna murder fucking rebels the entire game. And then literally 40 minutes into the game, you switch to the rebel side. And I don't give a fuck. I'm spoiling it. It doesn't matter. It's like I'm like, and then she's just a good guy, even though she fucking killed like hundreds of rebels already. I'm just like, And then she's like palling around with Princess Leia, and I'm like, I hate this character. Fuck this character. I'll go low bad. I'm just a little upset because I was lied to. I can't give her poop just because I was lied to. I'll give her a low bad though. She's a bad character. I think that's Connor from Assassin's Creed 3, or is that or character from
Rogue?
Yeah, I don't know. Just put him in unknown.
Whatever. Ellie,
because I don't know. Wait, actually, that might be Connor.
Oh, that's not like the main promotional art thing for him though.
I don't remember what the Rogue guy looks like though.
Yeah, he has a good vest on though.
Well, one of them has to be Connor because I want to give another bad.
Well, all we have fucking Connor. This is Altair, right?
Yeah.
I think that's Altair. I think that's Altair.
Oh, this one Connor because he has brown.
No, that's Black Flag. He's great. So we'll get to him.
I think that is Connor Gore, the guy.
I'm gonna say
let's just say he's Connor. Let's just say he's Connor. Yeah, he has a bow and arrow. I think the Rogue guy also has a bow and arrow though. He has a boner. He has a boner. He likes murdering white people, so probably gives him a boner.
Yeah.
All right, I think Connor is such a terrible character, and it's so shitty because it's right after Ezio, which is a great character. Yeah, just put him in there. I don't even want to talk about him. All right, Ellie.
Where.
Yeah, right there. That's fine.
Okay, very similar to Clementine. This is the same rationale. As a protagonist for Last of Us Part 2, don't care for her. Don't care for how she's written.
I'm only a few hours in, but right now, like,
I disagree. I think she's a saving grace too.
I can't say really, but right now I'm not liking her at all. Not as a character. Just I don't like her change. I get it. Yeah, I just don't like following her around, honestly. Like and I'm assuming is Abby here?
No.
All right, good. Because I have less to say about her.
I think she's a saving grace too. I think I was the same boat though. At the beginning, I was like, I'm not digging her too much. I think the whole the shift of where she's been from the first to the second game is really weird. But then it makes sense the more you go on.
I mean, I know where it goes. So
no, but like
I know the entire plot at this point. All right, well, you put her. I'm gonna go rate her from the first game, and I'd say I would put her in.
Well, you can include her the Left Behind DLC, I guess.
Yeah, it was a good DLC.
I put high cool for her.
Yeah, just put her in the highest of cool. I think. That was cool.
I'm only considering 2, so I'd say honestly bad.
Well, sure, but she's still a protagonist. This isn't a list for playable protagonists, right?
Nope, just protagonists.
She's still a protagonist, right?
For my
and you do play her in one segment of the first game. So, do you forget that? Yeah, he forgot. Anyway, who is this guy? I can't tell.
I have no idea. Dante's Inferno.
Dante's. He has like a modern jack on.
Wolfenstein, is that BJ?
No, that's not BJ. It better not be because he looks fucked up there.
This one's last Infamous.
No, I'm talking about the guy that you put on unknown before we figured out who he was. I know that's Delson, whatever the fuck his name is.
Delson Rowe.
Delson Rowe. There you go. I'm trying to figure out who that is because I feel like I've seen him, but all right, whatever. Like we said earlier, I think Delson kind of is the point where I think the Infamous series
died because did it die?
Yeah, I guess it technically died. I think it's just because Sucker Punch went on to do other things. Better
one
things.
thing.
Well, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is a really good thing though. But
I don't think it's a hot take at all, Crazy Pepperoni.
I like what's her name? What was her name? Fletch or whatever? What the fuck was her name?
Yeah, something like that.
Chevy Chase. No, what was her name? It was like I liked her, and that was Laura Bailey too. So shout out.
I find that.
I forgot her name. It was like something like that. It was Fridge. I don't know.
A Pepperoni says hot take. Delson is cool, but he's lower than Cole.
Yeah, he's definitely.
I don't think it's a hot take at all.
I don't think that's a hot take. I think everybody likes.
Yeah, Fetch. Fetch.
There you go. Fetch. Fetch is cool. She's not. Well, she is she's not even really a protagonist in the game because she's more of a side character, but she is the protagonist technically in that DLC, which I didn't play.
This guy is the embodiment of every liberal hipster who's like, oh, dude, I'm like fucking like 50% Cherokee, and then they're like 0.05.
Yeah, it's Troy Baker playing him, which is funny.
It's strange. I really
it looks like Troy Baker. It's like one of those few games where it's just Troy Baker. Well, it just looks like him. I think the Call of Duty game that came out that year also just used Troy Baker's face, right? That was the Kevin Spacey one. Yeah, that was the Kevin Spacey one.
Right. Yep.
I always find it weird when they just use the voice actors' actual faces. Like it's just like
Yakuza and shit. But Takeshi Kitano.
It's Takeshi Kitano and fucking
in the sixth one, yeah.
Oh,
no shit.
You didn't know that?
Beat Takeshi?
No, I didn't actually.
I don't think he's played it yet. So
okay.
I
thought you were a fan, but whatever.
Yeah,
I'm a fan. I'm going through the series.
I thought you like.
Middle of 3 right now.
Anyway,
I'm playing Kiwami right now.
Kiwami.
Delson, I really liked the game when it came out because I just thought it was like fun and like really pretty looking.
You know
But,
what I like the best?
What?
The spray can mini game.
Yeah,
I know it
yeah,
looks like I'm doing something else, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's a spray can.
Even though it was easier just to hold it normally.
Yeah, but it was fun. Like you're actually like shaking it. You're like,
like,
you know, you're doing a little bit of this. You know, you fucking doing this. And then he's like spraying it everywhere.
And you're like, oh, I can see. No. And then you're like, I can see the paint. So you look in your controller.
Yeah, you're like,
and then you're like, oh, I can do it with 2 controllers.
multiplayer.
Only for this game.
Oh, and then it vibrates when it's like when the can's empty.
And then your nose is stuffy, so you got to breathe through your mouth.
Oh yeah.
It's a good video game.
Yeah.
All right, what are we putting?
Teach him.
He's honestly like, I don't like him.
I don't like him.
I just don't like the game.
I'm gonna put him mid okay. I just think he's kind of lame.
I don't like this. Like,
I don't like the tipster, like half Cherokee, fucking Troy Baker.
Where's he at?
Huh?
Where's he at?
I still like the game, but as a character, I don't like.
Okay,
him.
we're talking about the fucking character.
High
Where is
bad,
it?
high bad.
High bad. All right, fine. Low. Okay then. Okay, Payday guy.
Ape
I don't know why.
says, curious what your thoughts are on Hotline Miami. I know nothing about it. You'll hear about it.
Oh, I'll talk about it.
All right, Payday guy.
Clown. American.
I played Payday 2 once, and there's no fucking characters in it, so I don't know what.
I'm assuming is this the guy that like talks to you? Maybe.
Yeah.
No, it's one of the characters. The
well,
character.
we gotta put him unknown if we don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Like,
also, I just want to say everyone has played Payday 2, or that's what the. Has anybody played Payday 1, which was on PS3?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't play it, but I know of it.
It was a shit pile.
I think from what I played of Payday 2, I also thought that was a shit pile. So.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not my kind of game. I will phrase it that way. I get why people like it, but it just feels like a really haphazardly slapped together kind of Left 4 Dead style game, but with heist film component to it.
Yeah, it's like Left 4 Dead 2 with the aesthetic of Heat, but if every episode was like 5 minutes, instead of an hour.
All right, I want to hurry up so I can get to the third guy.
Huh?
So where are we putting him?
We didn't talk about this guy.
Yeah,
We didn't
let's
talk
skip
about
this
This is Johnny, right?
Oh yeah, let's just get poop and shit. All right, Doomslayer. No. All right. Who's this again?
This is GTA 4's
the Ballad of Lost Tony or
Lost and Damned.
This is the guy that got killed by.
That's the guy who gets curb stomped in GTA 5. Spoilers.
It's the best thing about his character.
Yep. He's just like, "You fucking my girl," and Trevor's like, "Yeah," and then he kills him.
I love the writing behind that.
I love how this dude. That's like when what's his name in Last of Us 2 spits on the guy after the scene. It's just that was just like the developers just like shitting all over this dude. Trevor just murders him after fucking his girlfriend, and then admitting that he fucked his girlfriend. That's amazing. Anyway, fuck this guy. Put him in poop.
No, I mean,
I only played a little bit because he gave us a good moment in GTA 5.
Yeah. I mean, I only played a little bit of the DLC, so I couldn't get into it.
I played the whole DLC, and he's just kind of like generic. Like, he's just generic biker, gruff dad,
Okay. All right. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this guy? I can't tell.
I have no fucking idea.
Don DeLuise.
I can barely even see it. Oh, is that Starkiller from The Force Unleashed?
No.
Is it not? I can't tell. The picture's so small. It's so dark. Who is
Not
it?
a good look. Not a good look.
Who the fuck is this?
This Mass Effect Andromeda guy?
No,
I'm gonna put this in unknown for now. We'll move on. But if you guys want, you guys have the list. So if you guys want to look in reverse Google search.
I mean, at this point, I don't think we'll be finishing it tonight. So
no, we got about 40 minutes left. So let's get up to Mario.
I think we can.
Oh wait,
finish
TJ said
this.
Force Unleashed. Yes, it's him.
yeah, it is. That's what I thought. It was Starkiller. Hey, I said it. And CJ said it. Let's put him.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like Starkiller in the first game. I like Starkiller. I think what they did with him in the second game was a bad call because the way the first game ended was perfect. They should have just left it off there. And the second one is like fucking like 2.5 hours long or some shit. So it's just like they didn't give a fuck. They just want to make some money, which I understand. I like money. But it's just he's a cool character, and he's also the same guy that plays Deacon from Days Gone. That's why he looks exactly the fucking same. You know what? I put him in okay, mid okay. How about you, David? You said you played him.
I like the Force Unleashed. I thought his character was interesting. He just gets a lot of shit just because it's a fanficky character in a lot of ways. But I actually kind of liked what they did with his character. I put him at cool, like a low cool though.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That's fine. All right, Doomslayer. Yeah.
Fucking best.
Yeah, S is best, baby. Are you gonna say something?
No,
Kyle?
No.
It looked like you're about to say something.
No.
All right. Good.
For best,
I'd say like high cool. I mean, you know,
I think cool fits him more.
I think he's the literal peak of cool. But
yeah, but he should be in the best because he's awesome. Have you played Doom Eternal yet? I know David has been playing it.
Yeah, I'm halfway through it now. Fucking great.
There's like 5 moments in the first half where I'm just like, God damn it. Yeah. If I had ovaries that explode.
I really want to, but I'm just like, I fucking want to just wait for next gen, but
I love that they gave him character. It's like because the guy in the original is just like a face that like looks around. That's like it. And then when he gets like fucked up, he's bloody. You know, that's about it when it comes to the character for Doom guy.
He goes, ooh.
Yeah, ooh, yeah. But that's about it. And when he dies, he's like really bloody. That's it.
Hotline Miami.
All right,
his name is Jacket. Fuck you.
No, he's my character in Fall Guys.
Huh? His name is Jacket. Hotline Miami. What a great game. I think it's really cool. He's kind of like Claude from GTA 3. So it's sort of the same sort of thing, but he doesn't just like take orders from everyone. He like defies people and stuff like that. And it's also he just does way more fucked up things. And he has some character with just like the pixel art movement. He's like a broody jock sort of guy. So he's pretty cool. Probably still like high okay though.
All right, put him in there. Nobody else fucking played this fucking dumb game. No, you didn't. We're gonna talk about a character that literally has nothing.
I mean, there's a story behind it. It's fun.
I was trying to talk about fucking Doomslayer. I got interrupted. And now we're talking about pixel art, man. What the fuck?
Who interrupted you for Doom?
You fucker! I was still talking, and you're like, "Oh, Hotline Miami guy." I'm like, what the fuck?
I thought it was unspoken.
Oh, I thought you talking meant you were done. It's like,
I thought it was unspoken.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and ramble about a game you probably don't remember.
Okay, go for Doom.
No, I'm done. Fuck you. Let's get to Mario and be done.
Who's this one?
Wow, he's such a cool character. Doesn't say anything, but he's great.
He's Doom.
Neither does Doom.
Why the fuck is Kingdom Come, dude? Here.
Because Kingdom Comes.
Oh, it fucking comes all right.
All right, who the fuck is this one now? Is this Black Flag? Yeah, this is Black Flag. This is Edward Kenway. He's the second best character in the Assassin's Creed series. He's great. He's a pirate. He's fun. I like him a lot. I like that he's rugged. And I like that he's not just like some pansy ass like dude. He's a pirate, so he does some fucked up stuff. I like him. He's great. I'm gonna put him high cool, along with Ezio, but I think Ezio is just a little bit better. So maybe put him right below Ezio. Black Flag was also the last Assassin's Creed game I finished. So,
yeah.
And then Unity sucked. I don't even remember his name. Arno, I think maybe.
Arnold.
Arnold.
Arno.
All right, put this guy in unknown because I played an hour. Unless did somebody play this fucking game?
Nope.
All right. Kratos. All right. Who wants to talk about him?
He's mad. He's
Is this
weak.
going to be just from God of War 4, or is this going to be?
No. all of
Well,
it.
that's what I was gonna say. Is if it's looking at all of it, I have to just put him at like low cool, because everything besides the God of War remake or reboot or whatever the fuck it is,
Well, that's a
Remake.
sequel. So.
a sequel. Yeah,
It's like a soft reboot.
Yeah, everything before the latest God of War is just angry man avenging family. But with that, he is a phenomenal character. But everything before it drags his character down for me, so I'd have to put him at middle to low cool.
I think it's cool.
I think
He's
Kratos-
rude. He's crude. He's a temper machine. He's a game dude.
I mean, I love Kratos in the original games. I mean, he's terrible and he's a horrible man, but I kind of like playing a character that literally destroys the entire world, just because he's a little angry about something.
A little peeved.
Yeah, but I love him in the new game too. And there's a reason why that game is so loved, because it's a PS4 exclusive. Also, because it's a great game, but also because if it was on Xbox, it wouldn't be as loved. I'm just saying, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. If it was a multi-platform game, it wouldn't.
Yeah,
That's
I
all I
agree.
have to say. No, he's a great character though. I love him. Kratos is a classic man, and he's a
So you
great
put
man.
it cool?
I put him in high cool. I'm really close to best, but I didn't love him in
Yeah,
the
you booed.
original 3. I mean, in the original 3, I didn't boo him, to be fair. I just booed the game.
Who earns?
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. I don't care.
Kyle?
He's cool.
All right.
Just Kratos. He's cool. Sure. Little God Slayer.
I'd put him. I don't know. I feel like he's higher than anybody in that list.
Always
No,
fucking
not
high,
Dante.
right? No.
He fucked Dante. He fucked Dante up.
Dante's freaking cute.
Kratos fucked Dante up. I mean, Dante's a little bitch compared to the Kratos.
Lee Everett.
Lee.
Put him at
Lee
high
Everett. Great character. He's only in the first season. He just.
I wonder why.
He bailed at the perfect time. I mean, I guess he has a couple cameos, but for the most part, yeah, he's a. I mean, at this, I'm sure everybody knows why he's not in season 2, because
Coke
they
addiction.
recasted him, just like
He
in
went
Iron
on
Man 2.
vacation.
Yeah, it was Iron Man 2 thing. They got somebody else to play him. So sorry, Terrace
Sorry,
Howard.
Lee fans.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, he's a great guy. I would actually, just because he was only in season 1, I would say he's actually in the best tier for me.
Yeah, his arc was perfect. you
And
know?
he leaves an
Perfect.
impression still, like, throughout
Yeah.
the rest of the series, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and if you just look at him without having played the game, he's just comic book guy, but now he's like special in our hearts.
Well said. So,
Thanks, Kyle.
you
He
look
goes
at him, he's a
above and
comic
beyond.
book man. I say that about every comic book character ever.
All right.
Leon's only cool in Resident Evil 4. The rest, he's okay.
What?
After Resident Evil 2 remake, fuck you.
Resident Evil 4, he goes straight up Dante in that game, where they just like make him so over the top cool. It's just like, I mean, I love him, don't get me wrong, but it like, I don't know. I don't think in the original Resident Evil 2 he's not cool though. Like there's not
he's
one
just
moment
kind of like a rookie.
he's a
getting-
dorky fucking
Yeah.
like yeah.
One of my favorite
But,
comments when playing
remake
Resident Evil
is-
6 with Gore was it was like towards one of the final cutscene battles where it was like Leon was like fighting something on like a building like halfway up the sky, and there was like
Right.
Leon's flipping around the air, and all of a sudden all you hear over the mic Gore goes, "His hair hasn't moved."
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, they spent all that budget on explosions. They couldn't get the hair physics right.
Leon's like
But,
freaking out everywhere, but his hair's perfect.
Hey, I think in it. Well, I guess as of this being posted, in one day we might be seeing Leon again. So, yeah, they've been teasing that Resident Evil 4 remake. They might be announcing that shit tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow's gonna be a good day then, huh?
Well,
Yeah,
we'll see. They've been teasing it, so we might be seeing Leon. I wonder what he's gonna look like. Is he gonna look like Resident Evil 2 remake, or is he just gonna look like Resident Evil 4? I'd assume they just do Resident Evil 2 remake, right?
Yeah.
Trying to keep that in
Well, yeah.
continuity,
Older.
right? It makes
Older
sense.
though.
I'm surprised they didn't remake Resident Evil 1 again.
It might
Yeah,
as well
fuck
have,
it.
Yeah, just fucking have them all like the same gameplay. You know?
Called Resident Evil Redux or some shit.
Yeah, Resident Evil, the right one. This is the correct
The right one.
the right one, and then get Jill Valentine from 3 and put her in that.
There you
I thought
Yeah.
that was a good version of Jill. So,
go.
all right. Anyway, Leon's cool. I'll put him in high cool, but I'll put him like Ezio level.
Yeah, I agree.
So around there.
Yeah,
That's for me. All right.
I put him in high cool as well.
Hmm.
above or
You
below
figure
Ezio?
out. Well, where would you put him,
Above.
Kyle?
Above.
Above. Yeah, but where would you put him, Kyle? You sound like you disagree. You disagreed.
I think he's frozen.
Uh-oh.
I can hear him. Uh-oh.
Huh?
Yeah, Discord's great, right? I love it. I love being frozen every 1 minute or so.
It's a good movie.
I just don't see what's that interesting about Leon outside of 4 when he's just a big dumb parody.
I
like that.
never said Leon was interesting. I don't think a lot of these characters are actually interesting. They're just fun characters. I don't think.
Well,
Dante,
he's way more.
I don't
fun
think. I don't think Dante's interesting. Like,
Well, I don't think he's fun in Resident Evil 2.
I think he is.
What?
In the remake? He is.
What the fuck does he do? What does he say? What's his mannerisms that's so amusing?
Fuck shit up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
zombie.
Yeah.
Yo, man, him and Claire were like giving each other fuck me eyes the entire game.
Yeah, that was fun too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
like
whole
Resident
2
Evil.
hour, game, the 2 scenes they show up together.
There's like 3. There's one in the beginning, one like an hour in, and then one at the end. So
Where do you put him, Kyle?
fuck you.
He's like mid high. Okay, though again, Resident Evil 4 is like high cool for sure.
Probably like right here then instead. Mark.
Oh, yeah, he gets in a knife fight. Well, so cool. That's Marcus, I think.
That's
from
fucking
Watch Dogs 2.
badass.
What?
Yeah.
it's badass. That's fat ass.
No,
I'm pretty sure Marcus from
Yeah,
Watch
because
Dogs
the last one's fucking what's his name?
2. Aiden Pierce.
I remember Dean
Yeah.
saying it's the one character he liked.
No, the one I liked is the one that had the mask.
Yeah, the mask.
yeah,
Wrench.
The second
the
character you liked.
icon.
Wrench.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Wrench. Yeah,
I
wasn't
remember
mad.
this
I didn't care
character's
for any of
name.
them.
Hey, Pepperoni
I'm
in
the,
the
only
chat
one who,
says
I'm the only one who didn't finish the game, but I remember the character's name.
Marcus is low cool, still better than Aiden, but he still doesn't have much of a character.
Honestly,
Poop.
I didn't really. I mean, I liked him, but I didn't like. I don't think he should be on
What?
here. Same thing. I don't think Aiden should be on here. I don't think Connor should be on here, and Aiden or whatever her name is. Like, these are characters that no one considers some of the best characters. So why the
Does-
fuck are they here? Like,
Anything important happened to him in this fucking
I
game?
didn't finish it. I got close. I
Not
guess.
really.
I don't care. It seems like it wouldn't like nothing.
Dude,
I'm
we-
sure. Can I guess like the ending is all like happy fun times and everything's okay? Is that the ending? Like, hey, we did a great job, Dead Set Crew, and then like credits roll by or whatever. I bet that's the ending. They're like, we did it, high five, and then I don't know. They pal around, they dance or on a corpse or whatever. I don't
And
know.
they said, "We'll
That's what
see
I
you for
did.
the third one."
Yeah. Nope. Nobody saw the third one.
Wrench should have
Yeah,
been the
you
main
put-
character. I agree, Pepperoni.
Well, Wrench is cool, but I still wouldn't put him on here. anywhere.
He's a solid okay. He's not bad.
Marcus, sure, fine, I don't care. He's better than CJ. I think, at least.
All right, we'll leave it there. We'll start with Mario next week.
And next week you can also like look for something, right?
Yeah, we'll spend most of the time, I guess, looking for something because I'm sure we'll get. Well, who knows? This will probably take us 2 hours, even though we did the other like hour or so many fucking in an hour and a
Let's
half
talk
or whatever.
about Sonic and Dragonborn.
Yeah, we'll be talking about Dragonborn, one of our favorite characters.
That's the Ranksters.
Oh yeah,
Next week, stay tuned for the last half. Well, I guess it's gonna last like third at this point. Of the 8 characters, got some good ones in there. I see Mario in there. I see John Marston,
Yep.
Shepard,
Commander Shepard.
Sonic.
Who the fuck is
Wei
that right
Shen,
next to
motherfucker.
Shepard? Oh, is that yeah, it's Dragonborn. Okay. Yeah, Sonic. You got Johnny
You got
Gat.
Dovahkiin.
You got Detroit guy. I'm assuming that's
Is there
Detroit
anyone
guy.
we don't know in here? Who's the guy? Who's the guy next to Johnny Gat?
I think that's Detroit guy, isn't it? I don't know actually.
Is it Godfather Part 2?
Why the fuck would?
That's Deadly Premonition guy, isn't it?
That can't be him. He doesn't look like him.
Isn't that what he looks like in 2?
I think that's what he looks. I think that's what he looked like in the original concept art. So if they just took like original concept art when it was called like the Red Seed profiles or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Red Seed profiles.
That actually might be him just in the original concept art.
Is
I was
that
thinking maybe
York?
Detroit guy in concept art. Red Seed profile game.
I like how they don't have Frank
Give
on
me-
this list. That's some fucked up.
Yeah, it's like Ghostbusters with Winston.
It's like Ghostbusters with Winston. Yeah, what the fuck? What are they
Racist?
fucking racist? That's one of my favorite.
All right, that was a
Are they
Ranksters.
fucking racist and stuff?
Also, Gorp Predator is coming to that game that starts with F.
Yeah, I already know.
Oh no, he is.
Yeah.
Stadia?
Yes, the game that starts with F. Stadium.
Yeah.
Nailed
Stadia.
it.
He's coming to Farming Simulator 2021.
You like this? Stay tuned for on Thursday for Blue Rupees, doing our Game of the Year stuff. Then Sunday, Gore's gonna join me and David playing Halo 4. Should be knocked out in like
yeah.
2 streams. I mean, not a long
Sure.
game at all.
Wait, you guys are playing Halo 4?
Yeah, you want to join?
No.
Hmm.
You got to be on at the
Don't
right
say
time though. I'm not holding that up.
It's on Sunday, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Sunday at 7.
Usually 8 o'clock.
7 or 8.
Unfortunately,
Eastern.
I would do that, but I can't. I can be there for Halo 5.
Sure. All
So
right.
at the same time, though.
You want to play Halo 5 again?
I just can't do this upcoming week. So
David
You guys-
will replace Guru, and we could just have a second run through of Halo 5.
We
Hell
gotta
yeah.
finish the fight.
We're gonna finish the fight.
All right. Yeah. You guys have a good night. Appreciate you guys.
love you.